If you ain't got no Doja on Mars, get you some. Get you some. Yes, I'm live. Let's go. Testing, testing, testing. All right, that's perfect. Hey guys, so it's Crypto Analysis coming at you with another update live stream. No, I'm just joking. I'm working on getting a mic. So I'm actually moving at the end of the month. Sorry, not the end of the month. I'm moving in a little bit over a month. So I'm gonna have a mic so you guys can hear me better and more clear. Because right now I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm using my mic on my webcam, and apparently a lot of people say that, well, that's pretty unprofessional, given that you're live streaming and you're talking to people online, but also it's not really good quality, so we're gonna change that. Anyway, I'm gonna do that and buy a chair when we eventually move. So the purpose of today's live stream, I like to always start off with that, is because I have a lot of comments on my videos. Basically, can you give us a video on SHX, Lido, DAO? Can you do a video on Horizon, API 3, Wojak, Beam, Math, Inverse Finance, Ka, and Shapeshift Fox? And the reason why I like to say this in the beginning of the stream is so that you guys know when you comment on one of my videos, I don't comment back until I make the video and I upload it. Because now we're going to be live stream, I'm going to look at all of your coins, but I'm also going to do videos on these coins, and I'm going to update it, I'm going to edit them, upload them afterwards, and then I'm going to reply to everybody's comments saying, hey, by the way, the upload video is posted. So yeah, let me start with PNG. Oh wait, hold on. Flips. Roy's Army, what's up? Gearhead, what's up? Bingo Bango, Adrian, let's go Roy, let's go Cream. Oh wait, I mean Roy's Army, let's go. General Electric, let's go. Flip Coins, let me do Flip. Okay, Flip Coins is in the house. He's donated so much to my live stream. So again, no donations needed. Let me look at your coins. Let me look at Flip Coins coins. I'll look at PNG afterwards. So I think he was in used car, and I actually thought about you because I looked at this and I was like, man, we were like really right on point. So look, we said that if that area of support fails, the next area of support is around 14, and you can see we actually wicked to it. We didn't quite hit it, but we did get a nice little bounce. So it is still consolidating over 1 cent 45, but keep in mind that again, as long as we're over this level, the next target up is going to be the retest of 37.50. So exactly like this, you see how we fell off the table and then we actually retested this previous height and then had a breakout. So basically it's doing kind of the same thing, where if we come back up here, we might retest it or whatever and then break out, which is going to be a continuation of what happened last time, but just on a bigger time frame. But you are going to get longer length because these moves are so high, right? You're no longer talking about you're talking about 13x from here, and then now you're talking about 300x, and 300x is going to put you to 7 cents. We're no longer in 0.002, 0.003. We're actually in the pennies now. So yeah, that's why I think, again, nothing has changed with the chart that we drew last time. We had to get rid of the support here because it unfortunately didn't hold support, but it is still bullish, and again, we are over 1 cent 45. So, and if you look at this, you can see we did get oversold on the, I guess this is the 4 hour. Let's change it to the hourly. Yeah, so sorry, let's change it to the daily. So you can see on the daily, yeah, so on the daily we were overbought. Obviously we knew that we were going to get some sort of sell off. We just didn't know how low, and we are still over the line. So I'll change it back to the 4 hours just because it gives us a more of a graph to work with. So anyway, yeah, I hope that made sense. I don't know what other, I don't remember the other point you were talking about, because I remember you were talking about rotating and then coming back. So let me know. Or Billy, was it Billy? I think it might have been Billy. I should probably know this, right? So Billy, yeah, so for Billy, There is nothing. I mean, we're hitting the top end of this band right now. So you have support at 23, 29, and we're at 29. So that's pretty good because we didn't break down. We didn't break below support. So that's actually pretty bullish, in my opinion. So Billy's looking pretty good. And I remember, I think we talked about that. We were like, well, used car is good, but Billy has a lot of potential. And if I were to choose, I would definitely do Billy because, again, the market cap 28 million, liquidity 2.6 million, and then used car was actually used car is better. Never mind. Yeah, maybe it might have been the other way around. But let's look at PNG, Speedy. Yeah, let's look at PNG and Speedy. Pangolin had a nice recovery, but if you guys remember my videos, that's why we look at it. We were stuck in resistance, and what do you know? 22, 29. I think we even hit 29 cents, and we got rejected. So whoever got in that trade, congratulations. But look, for PNG, it is still consolidating in resistance. See that? And I always say until we break 23 to 30. Until we break 30 cents, which we actually hit 29 cents. I think we hit 30 cents on Coinbase. Because I have Coinbase and I have that and I look at that. We came all the way back up, but then we got rejected really hard. So now we're still consolidating over 23 cents, 23.89. So again, this isn't ideal. It should really keep, but as long as it stays consolidating over 23 cents, then you should be fine. We are still consolidating in support. For whatever reason, if it does break down, though, just remember that this area of support is still valid at 18 cents, which last time we talked about, it actually did hit. So keep in mind, that is the next area of support. Once 30 cents breaks, PNG to the moon. And I know in Vision's live stream, we talked about it, and it's like, these coins that are already up, let's just not even take it from the low. They're still up 10x, 12x. These guys are going to have massive runs. Compared to, in my opinion, compared to the coins that are just being super suppressed, like my coin, OXT. What? Flip coins, thank you so much for that. Oh, okay, that got me distracted. I'll look at RBT for you in a second. So coins that are up already, like PNG, and I think Goldfinch is another one. When the market turns bullish, it's not like they're not going to be bullish. So these I think are going to run higher. I think that 81 cents breaks. We have target at $1.32, right? What's the 786 for PNG? $1.35. It's going to be a little bit different, like to the pennies different, but it's around $1.30. So yeah, that's what I think about PNG. I hope that made sense. So basically, long story short, nothing has changed from my last video on Saturday, unfortunately, because we're still stuck in resistance. Flip coins for 10. Thank you so much. You've donated so much to the channel. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I wasn't like, I would have looked at your coins either way. You're truly amazing. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I do appreciate it a lot. RBT, what is that? Rabbit? No, Ribbit. All right, taking a look at Ribbit on. Oh, nice. So we broke resistance, 4021. Sorry, we held. Okay, when did I draw this graph? I feel like it's been a while. Hold on, let me see. I don't know when I drew this graph. Okay, this is on the daily. Huh. Oh, you know what? Was it here? No, it wasn't. So for Ribbit, I'm going to actually use this graph. I don't know at what point I drew, but it looks like everything's still valid. Hold on. Unless we had this move. No. Yeah, everything's still valid. So we're over 21. So at this point, we can break that. The next target up is 4003 to 4034, Once that breaks, you are looking at the previous high being the next target. And then from there, I want to say this. Oh, you know what? It's because we're not on log, right? Yeah, there we go. So that's why. That's what it was. So for Rivet, it's because it was on log. So yeah, for Rivet, you're looking at to 236. Once we were over that, then it's bullish. We have major resistance at 403 to 4034. We are getting stuck at the 236 right now at 4026. As long as we stay over this line though, which I'm not going to delete at this point because now we know what it's for, it is still bullish. And in terms of the next targets on the way up, we need to break 403 to 34, and that is still a valid target because we are over 402. Once we break that, we are looking at previous high, and from there we're looking at up to 406, which as of today is around another 140% pump and a higher high. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Simon's Cat, I got you. Have you you have a price target in range for what? For PNG? Yeah, it was $1.32 once we break 81 cents. And you have to decide at what point you gotta sell because I don't know. What's up, guys? Can you look at GST, Green Satoshi Token I might buy? Yes, I can. Thank you so much again, Flipcoins. You're appreciated, man. Good work. Thank you. What's up, Deejberry? Prediction on Beam. Also, price prediction, technical analysis for Maneki. So I think Beam was one of the coins I needed to do an update video on. So we'll take a look at that. Thank you so much for the super chat. So let me do that video right now. And I'm gonna actually record it because I need to post this afterwards. So taking a look at Beam on the live stream. Let's see if anything has changed with Beam. So yeah, it looks like we were almost gonna get a breakout, but we double topped. However, that's okay. From the high to the low, you could see we got stuck at the 0.5 again, but that's fine. That is resistance. Next target is, first of all, it's super bullish as long as we stay over the 382 at 1 cent 76. And keep in mind, if we take our fit from the low to the high, so prior to the move, then you are going to get the 236 roughly coinciding with the 382 from the high to the low. So there is going to be continuation as long as we stay over this box at 1 cent 64 to 1 cent 70. So as long as we have a breakdown and we stay over this box, there is a continuation up, and hopefully eventually with consolidation and time, we do break out of this in this downtrend. Not financial advice, obviously. And then the next target up, once we break the 0.5, which we got rejected at, unfortunately, 618, 786, previous high, and you're looking at up to 11 cents. So to put things into perspective for you for Beam, to the all-time highs, 122%. To all-time highs is around 11 cents, which is around a 470% increase. Now, that would put the market cap of Beam around 5 billion. So also keep that, or a little bit, fully diluted a little bit more than, yeah, so like $5 billion. So keep that in mind. So if you're looking at the relative market space and industry that it's in, you got to compare it with other coins and see how high it can go. Kind of like if you're looking at meme coins, you really want to see, oh, well, how high did Dogecoin go? How high did, Shiba Inu go? And then you can kind of gauge it at that point. But yeah, not financial advice, just my opinion. Super bullish over 1 cent 64 to 1 cent 76. Next target is 2 cents 40, 3 cents 20, 4 cents 40, and then up to 11 cents for price discovery. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bam! And that's how you make a video on the live stream. Yeah, so I hope that made sense. And then TA for Maneki, and then death chart for Goldfinch. Yeah. There's a one that I missed, but I'm going to get to all of your coins, don't worry. It's just I do have to prioritize the ones that are super chatted, because again, I want to look at every single person's coin. So, within reason, right? Because eventually there's going to be like so many people, but I'm going to look at every single coin. That's my goal. So for Maneki, it looks like we broke over resistance. Sorry, no, we kept over support, right? Kind of have to redraw this and see. Yeah, so you can see we actually stayed over support. So we had support at 2063 to 2069. We actually sold under, but we closed over this. It's really important. You see that? We wicked under, but we closed over it. And that's exactly what we wanted to see for Maneki. So Maneki is actually very bullish right now. So that's really good in my opinion. You have 209 being the next target. So that is still live and valid. Which keep in mind, it is around a 22% come from the current price. And if you did manage to buy the dip, that would be around 67% to the next target on the way up. This area of support is still live and valid until we hit the next target on the way up. And yeah, that's my update on Maneki. And again, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Goldfinch. Taking a look at Goldfinch. Oh no, I think $1.44 needs to hold now. Yeah, this is unfortunate. See, this was kind of like a PNG, was consolidating over this level, but we unfortunately had a breakdown. What's the next area? Is it $1.44? Yeah, $1.47 down, which we actually tagged last time. So, unfortunately, sorry, General Electric, we are validating this downtrend that we're in. So, this downtrend as of right now is valid. Unfortunately, $1.47 is the next area of support, and yeah, and there's really nothing more to say. Unfortunately, well, first of all, we did report this low at the in August, so I would say that we do have resistance technically still in here between $2.04 $2.56. And we did hold it for, actually we have to look at it after this point. So we did hold it for August, September, October, but then we broke it down, unfortunately. So it's not looking good for Goldfinch. $1.44 absolutely does need to hold though. But again, if you look at it on a macro perspective, this is another one of those coins that if you actually bought prior to the move, you're still up around 4x on your investment. And this coin did go up, 17x, almost a 20x. So, this is just one of those that when the market turns bullish again, it's probably going to make a higher high, and we're going to go in the macro bull run for Goldfinch, right? Which is going to put you, like, we literally came and tagged this 76 at $6.20 and got rejected. Next target is going to be previous all-time high, and then wherever Goldfinch lands, anywhere between, if it does break previous all-time high and doesn't double top, to $240. And one indicator that you need to know whether or not it's going to double top or make higher highs is if they did release coins. And with Goldfinch, they did release coins. So you should, in theory, have a game plan for that, because the market cap is 46 million, but the fully diluted is 183. So nothing's going to go up if they continue to release circulation into the supply. So I hope that made sense. I know that's a lot of information, but if you're buying crypto, you need to definitely know the difference between market cap and fully diluted market cap, total supply, circulating supply, max supply. You really need to know that, because I didn't know that and I got wrecked in 2018. So now I'm telling you guys you should know that. But if it's just noise to you and if it's not sticking, trust me, in like 10 years from now, you're going to know exactly what I'm saying if you're selling crypto. All right, what did I miss? Green Satoshi, free lightning. I hope you're still here. Sorry for the delay. So, taking a look at GST for free lightning. Oh, did we have a breakdown? No, not really. So yeah, so for GST, you can see we actually have no more areas of support. We don't have any more support. So support needs to be this previous low, this floor. As long as this floor holds at around 1 cent, then theoretically this is the bottom. And technically you are making a higher low, even though it's not even that much of a higher low. But technically, in terms of the numbers go, you are making a higher low. So that is bullish. But unfortunately, nothing's bullish with this coin right now until we break over and stay over. So basically, if you're buying this right now, this is a huge gamble for you. So you're hoping that this is the bottom. We made a higher low, and GST is gonna run, and this is gonna it's gonna look something like this, right? So it is possible, but again, just keep in mind that if we do break down, we are gonna go probably make a lower low, and on the macro perspective, we're still in this like mega downtrend. So just keep that in mind too. Not financial advice, just my opinion, but obviously free lightning, you're asking for GST, so you kind of know the risks of investing in a coin that is near its all-time lows. And if you go on CoinMarketCap, I understand the feeling though, because look, your all-time low was 45%, so you're only 45% from all-time low, which you're like, oh man, this is the time to buy, right? So this is the time to buy, and you know, unless it goes lower, obviously. But this is like a huge risk. And the reason why I know that is because my coin is actually around 47% from its all-time high, which was why I was in Vision stream earlier saying, hey, I need hopium. Give me some hopium, because right now, if Bitcoin breaks down, my coin isn't like Goldfinch. My coin isn't like PNG where it's already up 5x, 4x, 3x. So I need to know like what the next target is. Even though I do know what the next target is, but I want to see his targets, right? So if we look at OXT, at least OXT, unlike GST, has the last area of support, which it has been flooring at around 6 cents 14. So technically, you're still making a higher low here, but unfortunately, GST it's below its 786, so it is very close to its all-time low. So yeah, OXT isn't looking so good, and it's taking a lot of money from me. So yeah, I'm not happy with it. Let's go. Thank you so much, Free Lightning. I really appreciate the super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Roy's Army, no. Unfortunately, I did not make my Venmo, but I will. I will on. So I'm live streaming Sunday. No, I think it's either Saturday or Sunday. I'll make it on then. So yeah, let me know if I missed your coin, guys. And again, thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see. SHX. I need to do a couple of these coins so I don't forget, and then I will look at the. I'm gonna do one coin here, and then I'll look at the chat again and see if anybody wants their coin. So, taking a look at Stronghold token SHX, making an update video on it on the live stream. So unfortunately, nothing has changed from my last TA on SHX from the high to the low. We are still sitting in resistance at the 236382. We are on the lower part of this band, so whatever reason, if this doesn't hold, then this previous low and this previous wick is going to be the next target, and you can see that we would still validate this downtrend that we're in. So unfortunately, just keep in mind that we can come back up and even touch the top of this channel and still get rejected down and still be in this channel. But once resistance does break, I do put the next target at this previous high, and from there I'd say SHX to the moon. But until we break this resistance, nothing's bullish with it. Also keep in mind, if this 236 doesn't hold at 2037, you are looking at a bigger capitulation down, and the next area of support would be around 202. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, let's look at chats. Roy's Army for 10. What? Thank you so much for that. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Man, this is great. With the super chats, let's go. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Cream. I mean, Roy's Army. AIOZ. Yeah, let me know if. Oh, I already know. No, like I feel like I have to look at one of your coins now. So let's look at Gummy, because I already know. Did you buy in? Oh, I mean, I guess it's still over 208. So taking a look at Gummy for Roy's Army. I mean, technically, it's not a bad time to get in right now, but we have support, which we actually came close to tagging on October 17th, so I'm assuming that big drop. And the next target is resistance. So once we break resistance, then you know, we're going to the freaking moon because the liquidity to market cap ratio is pretty solid. But yeah, if 208 does break down, then just keep in mind we are going to go back to these lows and maybe make a lower low and validate this downtrend we're in. So just be careful with that. And then let me know what, oh, Pepe 2. So yeah, like right off the bat, I know like that's Roy's Army. That's Roy's Army coin. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, we got a cat crossing. Hey. I gotta look at Pepe 2 for Roy's Army, man. Come on. Come on. Hey. Alright, Pepe 2. Taking a look at Pepe 2, yeah, unfortunately this is the same thing. And if there's anything to note on the RSI and the stock RSI, I'll tell you, like, if it's oversold or if it's overbought, I'll definitely mention it. But usually I click out of it because there's really no indicators. Stock RSI is about to be bearish. RSI is neutral, so there's not really anything too exciting. So for Pepe 2, support is still valid at 70.25. And then we have resistance at 70.34 and 70.43. So not financial advice, just my opinion. That is still valid, and these targets are still live. Once this breaks, then we're going to the next target, which is 6.28. So let's go. And then AIOZ, Simon's Cat, and Samo. Alrighty, let me do AIOZ, and then let me do Simon's Cat, and then Samo. And then I gotta look at AIOZ. And this is another coin on Coinbase that went parabolic. So also, like, this is another coin that we I mean, technically we did miss out on because we all have Coinbase, I bet, hopefully. But this was on Coinbase down here. This was on Coinbase when it was at 1 cent, and this thing absolutely went parabolic. So it literally went almost 100x. So you know, you put in $1,000, you're getting $100,000. That's crazy. So congratulations to whoever got that. And this was all within a time span of what, like November 2023 to March 2024. So November, December, January, February, March. So 5 months. In 5 months, you could have turned 10 grand into $1 million, right? 10 times 10 is 100 times 10 is a million. Yeah, that's right. So unfortunately, this was a coin that I missed out on too. So it is what it is. But anyway, let's look at AIOZ. So from the high to the low, we are still in resistance, so that is good. At least you're not trying to work your way up to resistance, but this area absolutely does need to hold. And clearly you can see we actually tagged and we got a nice little bounce from. Once this does hold and we start going up, the next target is going to be the previous high, as long as we stay over this area of resistance. And then in terms of support go, I mean, it would just probably be that low, right? Yeah, so it's just going to be this low, which we previously tagged before. So for AIOZ, with a Bitcoin breakdown, you're looking at 33 cents. And just keep in mind that if that does happen, then you are going to get some sort of confirmation on the downtrend, and the downtrend's still holding. So what you really want to see is consolidation. When it starts consolidating, then you could be like, oh, wow, like we're probably going to break out. The same thing that happened here, kind of we were going down. Well, actually, we already fell off, and then we consolidated, and we actually managed to stay over these levels. So bad example, but this is happening on the bigger time frame. So yeah, just keep that in mind. 33 cents next area of support. It is still over 43 cents, so it is still consolidating over resistance. Once we break up, $1.08 is next, and from there we'll just have to redraw the targets at that point. And then let's look at Simon's Cat. I think I have a graph drawn for this. Simon's Cat. Taking a look at Simon's Cat for Bingo Bango. I love saying that. Bingo Bango. All right, so for Simon's Cat, we are over 4.032 and 4.035. Next target is still valid. So at this point, we need to actually redraw this area of support. So we can say that 236.382 is area of support, and as long as it stays over this, then it should be solid. 4.036, 4.039, we actually came down, broke under it, and now we're getting consolidation over this level. So you really want to see us hold this box, and the next target is the previous high, and from there you're looking at new price discovery. Damn, that actually went parabolic to up to 406, which as of today is around a 57% pump. So it's not that much actually. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm not on log. Hold on. Let me fix this. Alright. Which as of today is around a 90% pump. So keep in mind that's going to put the market cap around 500 million. So yeah, so far so good for Simon's Cat. So nice. Samo. Let's look at Samo. Oh, I missed out on Samo too. But do you remember when Samo went up and it came all the way back? Well, it never came back to 003, but I remember because I have Dojal on Mars on Gemini, and this is where you buy it. Yeah, man, this thing went absolutely parabolic, and it kind of gave all of it back, but not really. But let's look at Samo. I still have the timestamp on my Gemini where I bought like 220 something thousand coins for like 200 bucks or whatever it was, and or $100. I don't know what it was, but it's crazy. It would have been like $2 grand. Because look, like I think it 10x'd, right? Yeah, it went up like it literally 10x'd. So far so good. Again, unfortunately we're stuck in this downtrend right now, right? So just keep in mind that we can come back up to 236382, which we actually got rejected at last time. So over here we got rejected, and now we're consolidating under it. And then in terms of support goes for Samo, you're looking at 618 is invalidated. So last line of defense for Samo is going to be around 4 cents 60, 2046. So again, just keep in mind we can come back up here, or we can consolidate and break out and still fall off the table and still be in this downtrend and still validate this downtrend. So just be careful with that. Not financial advice. Yeah, so all right, I've seen that top 10 is 41% of the top holders in Gummy. Should I worry about that? Yeah, probably. You want one that's like you want a coin that's well distributed, or that's like held on the liquidity pool that's locked. So like Dojal on Mars, for example, or like these other coins, like it's all being held by like Uniswap in these giant pools. But like you need to also know the difference. So if you're looking at it, you need to know which wallets are actually people and which wallets are exchanges or swaps. And you can know that because usually they're listed like Uniswap V3 liquidity pool or Uniswap V2 pool. So you know that like you're buying for those, and then when you sell, it goes back into that pool. So just keep that in mind. What's up, Kamar? Hi, bro. Can you look at CAR again, please, and possibly a long-term macro price? Yeah, I'll take a look at CAR for you, and then I'll look at. Oh, this isn't bad. I made a video on this for you, huh? Looks like major uptrend right now. Taking a look at CAR. Unfortunately, I can't find the full graph. Why not? Yeah, why can't I find the full graph? Hold on, give me a second. You know, unfortunately, maybe I had this problem last time too, but it doesn't matter because the all-time high is here, so we could just use that. So let's just use that because that is the all-time high. So it is bullish actually because we are over the 236,382 like last time we talked about. So as long as it stays over the 382, which is around 2016, you are looking at this previous high being the next target. And then how high do I think it can go? Wait. You know what? Hold on. I didn't see that wick. I'm going to use that wick. There we go. Okay, valid. As long as it stays over 2015, it's clearly in an uptrend. It's on a macro uptrend. And the next target is 2027, 2004, previous all-time high here. And then you're looking at prices up to around 3 cents 49, which as of today is going to be around 16x. Now, can it 16x? Given that the market cap and the fully diluted are almost identical, and it's only a $3 million market cap, I think that's very possible. Again, the reason why I bring that up is because I don't think like this coin doesn't have any more coins to distribute. So, given that it can't, given that the token supply is fixed, which it actually does seem like it is. So the max supply and the total supply is 1,750,000,000. They can't create any more, but they can't mint any more coins. So I think that's very possible. I think 3 cents is in play as long as we stay over 001, and then we need to break 007. That is the next target. And keep in mind that even back up to its all-time high is around a 300% pump. So not financial advice. And then Dogs of Elon. I'm going to do Dogs of Elon because I think they have a lot of people in that community. Alright, so we have resistance at 202 to 2028. We have support at 201 and 2015. As long as it consolidates in this level, then you should be fine. You're not going to make a lower low, and it doesn't matter how high it goes because you're still in resistance. Once resistance breaks, then clearly you're looking at the retest of the all-time high, and from there, I'd say Dogs of Elon to the moon. But as of right now, until we break 202 to 2028, nothing's bullish with Dogs of Elon. Keep in mind that from the current price back up to its all-time high is around a 6x, and that would put the market cap around $3 million. Both market cap and fully diluted. So now financial advice, just my opinion, and then cheers DiCaprio. Oh, this is a straight gamble. So if you're trying to gamble, then yeah, right now if you buy, you're looking at resistance here, which means they can come back up here and still get rejected. But if you get into this trade and 2x your money, I'd be happy with that. Not financial advice. And then in terms of the floor goes, then this is the floor. So if the floor breaks, you're making a lower low, consolidating, lower low, consolidating until we get a reversal. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Back up to its all-time high is around a 40x. Keep in mind that the market cap is 494,000. So let's just say 50x for easy math. That's 4 million times 5. That's around $20 million market cap for almost a 50x. So yeah, that's pretty good. But again, that's a huge gamble, and you already know that. What's up, Steven? Sorry late, grabbed some dinner and just sat down to watch the stream. No problem. Welcome to the end of the live stream. I'm just joking. It's actually not even close to being done. I have a lot of videos I need to make. So I just did SHX. I did, okay, I got to make a video on Liquid DAO. And then Steven, let me know what you want me to look at before I look at anything else. I'm going to do a video on Liquid DAO though. Liquid, wait, can you do loop ring? Oh, loop ring. I remember loop ring. So I got to do loop ring, Liquid DAO, and then let me know what you want me to look at. Taking a look at loop ring on the live stream for a subscriber. I remember loop ring when it was first listed on Coinbase, and that was definitely a long time ago. So unfortunately, from the high to the low, nothing's bullish until loop ring breaks the 236. And then in terms of support goes, I guess we could take it from this previous move. You don't have any more support until 6 cents. Keep in mind that if we go down, as long as it stays over this previous floor at around 10 cents, then you are going to get some sort of consolidation here. And Once we break 23 cents, then we can look at the next targets on the way up. However, if we don't, then we are still validating this downtrend that we're in clearly. So not financial advice, just my opinion. So target on the way up, 23 cents, 10 cents need to hold, 6 cents is the next area of support. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and I'll catch you in the next video. And then liquid Dow. Yeah. Wait. Lido Dow. That's what it was. Lido Dow. I said liquid Dow. Lido Dow. There we go. Another Coinbase coin. Taking a look at Lido Dow on the live stream. So, for a subscriber that asked for it, this is another Coinbase coin, I want to say. Yes, it is. So we came up, came all the way back down. From the high to the low, nothing's bullish with Lido Dow until we break the 236382. And then in terms of support goes, unfortunately, there doesn't look to be any more areas of support. Yes, it would be like 50 cents, right? Let's see. No, 39 cents. So unfortunately, if this isn't the floor for Lido, then we are looking at a bigger capitulation down to around 39 cents. So as long as 89 cents holds, then you're going to look at consolidation between these levels. Theoretically, that is a good time to dollar cost average down. However, keep in mind that if you do that, you are gambling a capitulation of up to 56% on that position. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, that's what I think about. That's what I think about Lido Dow. Alrighty, so got Lido Dow, and then Horizons next. Let me see if Steven said anything. Just XCN as always. I've heard it dropped after reaching. Yeah, we were looking at it on the live stream. It had a nice little. Oh man, what the heck? Hold on. All right. Yeah, it had a nice little pop. It dropped after reaching because people wanted to take profit. Yeah, and also that was resistance. So let's look at XCN for you. So check this out. We actually hit support, or sorry, we actually hit resistance on the live stream last time too. So from the high to the low, we said that there's resistance at 17, right? And it literally came and tagged the top end of this channel and got rejected down. So we knew that. It's still consolidating, so it's nothing new. The good thing about XN is I think it's consolidating over the 786. Yeah, so you still have support down here. So worst case scenario, it's 001. And then again, it could do the same thing. It could go back up, but as long as it doesn't break 14 to 17, it's still bearish, which we already knew that, which we talked about every single Saturday so far from August 7th. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, a lot of people sell, because keep in mind also for people that bought down here, like let's just say you timed it perfectly, that's around a 70%. So I mean, I'm broke, but like say like, you know, somebody that has like $100,000, like puts in $100,000, then you're looking at $179,000. So you're looking at what, like $70,000 after fees and everything. That's a lot of money. I'm broke. I can never do that. But even like $1,000, right? $1,000 is $1,790. So of course people want to take profits at that point. So yeah, it just makes sense. So. Yeah, it is unfortunate. We were looking at it on the live stream last time, so. What's up? Paid in full. No car payments. Let's go. Not you're keeping your money. You're not giving it to the bank. Nice. I like you. Yeah, it's a car with a no. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even read. I saw your name and I didn't even read your comment. Hey man, it's the guy with no car note. LOL. Can you check KeyCat? Yeah, I got you. Let's see if we have a graph for this. Yeah, so nothing has changed actually. So taking a look at KeyCat for the gentleman that doesn't pay interest for car payments it held 2 zeros 26 to 2 zeros 38. You can clearly see we came down. We bounced from support and then Resistance is at 205. That needs to break. Once that breaks, the previous high is next at 1 cent 26, and then the target for 14 cents is still in play. So our targets actually haven't changed from the last time we looked at the video. It's looking pretty solid. The only time that the targets are going to change is when it breaks 1 cent 25, and then I could delete everything on the bottom. And on the bottom, if it breaks below 2.026, I need to redraw everything because we got to see how low it can go, or possibly make a lower low. So very simple. But yeah, that's pretty much it for KeyCap. That's pretty much it for KeyCap. I would have decent money on the move up. I'm assuming you're trying to say you would have made decent money on the move up if I actually took profits. Yeah. Same here with OXT. So the same thing happened here. I didn't buy, but let me show you. The same thing happened here. This morning I woke up at 5 a.m. I'm not even joking. Let me look at it on the hourly. So yeah, right here. It was 5 a.m. I wonder why it's saying 10 a.m. I don't think it was 10 a.m. Whatever, 11 a.m. Maybe it's a different time zone. I don't know. But whatever time it was, this candle, it was like 10%. Not that I would have taken profits necessarily at 10, 11%. But my account was like, within those time span of like 5 minutes, it went up like 11%. I was like, that's pretty good. But then I looked at this. I was like, bro, like, there's no point. I'm not gonna just sell and then like buy back. So anyway, a bad call here too. Look, I think we've this is so bad. I just posted this, so not good. Let's look at the next subscriber coin for Horizon. Let's look at Horizon on the live stream. Taking a look at Horizon on the live stream. Let's see if anything has changed. So no, unfortunately, we are still at the lows. Nothing has changed from the last time we looked at Horizon. Unfortunately, we are still under $12. Nothing's bullish until we break $12. And then keep in mind that we don't have any more support. We actually broke under it. So for whatever reason, I know it looks like it's a 786, but once you break below it, then you invalidated it. Unless you break below and you close over it. But you can clearly see we closed under it for a while. So nothing's bullish with that, unfortunately. The next level of support is going to be $5.40, which seems to be the floor. For whatever reason, if this floor breaks, then we are looking at a lower low. However, if we do get a bounce again on the upside, $12 needs to break, and it does look like we've been consolidating in this level for the last 2 years. In December, it will be 2 years. So, no financial advice, just my opinion, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alrighty, let's look at the stream. These streams will pay off for you and everyone here someday. As long as you research and stay consistent. Yeah, free lightning, that's all it is. Because for you, for example, you have GST, right? And again, it ends up being on you because we already know it's gonna go up, right? But it's just people are greedy, right? Including me. I was in Vision's live stream and I was talking about how my account went so high with Dojo on Mars, and now I didn't even follow my own strategy. So I actually bought I bought down here in this area. Literally, I bought the lows, and that never happens. I know everyone says that, but I actually did, and I'm very, very transparent with my trades. You guys already know I'm getting wrecked with OXT, so it's not me saying, oh, I'm making a ton of money. I put in $4 grand, and it went to 13 grand up here, and I didn't sell. And the reason why I'm showing you the fibs is because every single time I say take profits at the 236, take profits at the 382, take profits at the 0.5, 618, 786, all-time high, and then the 1618. And I didn't even follow that because I got greedy, and now my account went back all the way down. So and that's on me. So that's what I'm trying to say is yeah, if it I hope you guys don't make that mistake, and I hope when it starts going up, you don't sell everything and you're not oh, I'm out, because if it keeps going up, then you'll feel really bad. But if you to section it out, and take profits on the way up, and just take that money out and don't look at it for like a month or two, because these moves take a very long time. Like, keep in mind, it took March 2024 to October 2024 to come back down here. So if I had that money that I had sold here, I would be like, oh, well, now is a good time to buy because we're all the way back down to where I got before, right? So it's just how you play it. But this is why we do this. This is why we're on here, and why we always look at these coins. And it's because that's what this information is supposed to do to you. It's supposed to give you targets. It's supposed to allow you to take profits, and most importantly, look at areas to buy back in, and look at areas to like for support, areas of support, and getting in for as cheap as possible. So yeah, I mean, I got absolutely destroyed here, unfortunately, and OXT, same with OXT. Technically, it did go up. I mean, as much as I'm so down on this coin, it doesn't even freaking matter. But like, I'm not gonna sell it to 382. But look, it actually did go back up to 382. So 236, 382, and then went back all the way down. But the problem with this coin is like I didn't buy at the lows. I bought here. Like, I bought here and then I bought here. So like I didn't want to just sell, and like I never bought anymore because I was like, you know what, I'm done. But that's a bad example. I'm just giving you guys examples on this one. So anyway, yes. Can we check Vara? Yes, I'll take a look at Vara for you. Steven, are you expecting to make decent money from Dogelon? The only good thing, I keep lowering my dollar cost average for XCN even if I'm not making any money at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to make... I have a feeling that Dogelon Mars is going to do what Shiba did. That's the reason why I have it, but that's also the reason why, like, I have, like, my amount, and that's it. I'm not dollar cost averaging down. If it goes up, it goes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't, whatever. But I think that it's going to... And this time, if it goes up, back up, 5, 6 X's, then I'm definitely going to sell. I'm going to portion it out and definitely sell it. So, I'm not going to make the same mistake. But I mean, I'm not like decent money, like what's decent money? Like I want, so like $4 grand, I want like 15, 20 grand, right? And then the rest, if it goes to the moon, then it'll be like, I'll be a millionaire, right? So, but like if I if I could turn 4 grand into 20 and then take 20 out and then have the potential of letting the rest ride to $1 million, or what is it, 260,000, whatever it is, then yeah, absolutely, I think that's decent money. But I've already like taken it out of my head that it's going to go that high, so that I'm just going to leave that portion and just let it ride, The same with OXT. Let me look at Vara for G-Wagon. Oh, nice. It's having a nice little move up. 13% on the daily. Let's go. Taking a look at Vara for... Oops. Yeah, there's nothing bullish with Vara, unfortunately. We're just like in this major downtrend. So with Vara, I guess you could just do that. We have resistance here, and then we have resistance on the macro time frame. Kind of a lot of information. Okay, so yeah, Steven, so like 10 to 15K would be like, yeah, like close to getting my OXT money back. So for Vara, if this isn't the floor, you're looking at support at 13, so 1 cent 30, we already knew that. And then we have resistance in this box. So just, I know it's moving right now and people are probably getting really excited. Keep in mind that it is a resistance at 1 cent 90 to 2 cent 10. If it breaks, the next target is 3 cent 53, anywhere up to 3 cents 53. However, if we do tag that or anywhere below that, we do still have the potential of capitulating down. At that point, 1 cent 76 definitely needs to be the floor. and we need to get consolidation over that level. If we don't, then we are looking at the next area of support at 1 cent 30. So not financial advice, just my opinion. That's what I think about Vara. What's up, yikes? Spell, I'll take a look at Spell for you. What's up, Dembao? How much lower can we go? 1 cent 30, and then from there we can go even lower. It just depends. Like, are they releasing coins? Market cap, yeah. Like, I don't know if they're releasing coins. It doesn't look like they are. I don't know, actually. Circulation, no, you know what? I think this was at 500 million last time I made a video, so maybe they might have released 100 million coins, and that is a lot. So just keep that in mind. Spell, taking a look at Spell. Oh, nice, it's having a little move up. Let's go. Taking a look at Spell token on the live stream. We're still stuck in resistance. So we're still stuck in resistance, unfortunately. We have resistance at 3056 to 307. When we break that, we are looking at the retest of this high, and then that would also put us over the 236 on the macro perspective. So keep in mind, Spell also doesn't have any more support. Yeah. I mean, you could argue 0004, but as long as it stays over 0.0056, then we should be solid. Then we are consolidating in resistance. So, so far so good for Spell, for for a possible bottom and a chance for a reversal. So, let's go Spell token. APY. Taking a look at AP. What does this guy want? API3. Taking a look at API3 on the live stream for our subscriber. Unfortunately, we're still quickly looking at this. We are still in this downtrend. So there isn't anything bullish over with it right now. However, we are actually over the 236. So we are in resistance at this point. However, keep in mind that if it doesn't stay over $1.58 to $1.96 in resistance, then you are going to get a capitulation down and probably break down to these lows. And then in terms of support goes, the 786, which actually did hold last time back in August's drop, you're looking at $1.21. So as long as it consolidates over this level, then you do have a solid shot at breaking resistance at $1.58 to $1.96. However, if we never break it, we need to stay over $1.21. Once resistance does break, then I do say that there's clearly a trend reversal for API3, and the next target would be the retest of the previous high. Again, it has to stay over this level though. Not financial advice, just my opinion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, API3, Wojak. I haven't had a Wojak request. I think, when's the last time I updated my Wojak chart? It's probably been a while. Oh, yeah, it is. And look, that's crazy. We hit all the targets, that's funny. Okay, so taking a look at Wojak on the live stream. So at this point, we need to redraw our areas of support and resistance because our targets were met. So as of right now, from the high to the low, you can see we broke out of resistance, and once we broke out, we did tag our previous target here. And then as of right now, as long as it stays over the 382, it is still solid on the macro time frame. The next target is going to be around the previous high, 2019, followed by all-time highs and price discovery up to 2049. Let's look at areas of support. Areas of support for Wojak as of right now is going to be this box at 201 to 20111 to 20114. So it is a small window. However, if it holds over this, then the target on the way up is still valid. However, if we break down this area, 3075 absolutely does need to hold. Sorry, this is, I don't know why it's showing the wrong amount. Yeah, so areas of support is 3095 to 2001. If that doesn't hold, 3075 needs to hold for a continuation up. As long as these targets hold, you're looking at 2019 previous high being retested, and then up to price discovery mode 2049. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right. Oh, I did beam. Let's see. Does Dogelon have a use case? It's about to have a use case because they're coming out with Rufus chain. Is it dark? Oh wow, you guys can barely see me. Man, I had to get some water. I might be watching the stream on a delay. Hold on, let me reset this. Okay, I'm back. All right, there we go. Yeah, so for Dogelon Mars, yeah, so Rufus chain, and then I think they're coming out with swaps. So I mean, I think there's they also have the metaverse. So I do think like they're kind of following Shiba Inu's, but again, it's just a gamble. That's like more of like that's like my gamble coin in a sense. And then OXT is supposed to be more of like the blue chip, even though it's been performing horribly. But we'll see. Oh. Wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. So I wasn't recording. There we go. Okay. Louis the Cool, thank you so much for the $2.99. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Hi, Nero and Ethereum and Easy Please drops a lot. Let me check for you. I think I know which one it is. Nero. It's the one with the girl, right? Yeah. So taking a look at Nero, so Louis the Cool for Nero, it's still holding support. So we're still over 5 cents to 6 cents 70. We came down, we almost tagged it, and we got a nice bounce. So as long as it stays over this box, 13 cents is still valid. And if we break, so this box is support. So theoretically, if your dollar cost averaging down, theoretically that would be a good time to accumulate. However, also keep in mind that if it doesn't hold, then we are going to have a much bigger capitulation down. So nothing has changed from the last time we looked at Nero. And then let's look at Izzy for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, so for for Izzy, unfortunately, unfortunately we broke support. We broke crucial support. So at this point, we need to redraw everything. It's really hard to do TA on this, especially given that it's such a new coin. But we're going to take a look at it. Unfortunately, it did break the 618. 503 is the last area that it could go to because you're still making a higher low and you still be maintaining this uptrend. However, if 503 doesn't hold, then you are looking at a bigger capitulation down. So keep that in mind. This is a huge gamble play, so good luck. And then, I mean, I guess the target's kind of changed, right? So if this is the bottom, if this is literally the bottom, and we reverse from here, we're looking at previous high, and then we're looking at 4038 being the next target. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Once it does, then that could push it up. Yeah, so once they do release everything, yeah, I think so. I think that'll be a catalyst. And I think they're gonna do it when we're like when everything's running, because that's smart to do that. I think a lot of these coins like OXC and stuff, they're gonna like announce partnerships and everything when every altcoin season starts. So I don't think it's yeah, I don't think it's started yet, obviously. When bingo bango, let's take a look at when. Yeah, so nothing has changed with when from the last time I looked at this for you. So as long as we're under 301 to 3014, it is still bearish. This floor needs to hold, and last line of defense and the last area of support is 4079. If we do break down below this, then obviously we're going to make a lower low, and we're going to be validating this downtrend that we are in. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. Once this breaks out, then we're went to the moon. However, if we get stuck here, then just do expect a capitulation down and maybe consolidation before either a break up or a breakdown. So that's pretty much it for yeah, that's pretty much it for when. So all right, let's look at the subscriber coins, see what else. I don't think there are that many more. Let's see. I did API 3, I did Horizon, I did Wojak, I did Beam. Dougal, I gotta look at Dougal. Doodle. I gotta look at Dougal. Taking a look at Dougal on the live stream. So nothing has changed from the previous time that I looked at this video and made an update on it. So with Dougal, again, you probably know this is a huge gamble play. We do have resistance at 3048 to 3009. As long as it's under this level, it means that we are bearish, and the floor needs to hold at 3022. At any point, if it breaks below 3022, you are looking at a bigger capitulation down, which does validate this downtrend that we're in. We can also come back up to the higher end of this band and still get rejected, so also keep that in mind. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, and please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bam! Alrighty, let's look at the chat. How about Altcoin? I'll look at Altcoin for you. Fox is hot today. I think they're burning the supply. So for whoever has Shapeshift Fox, I think they're actually burning the supply, which is really bullish. Have you ever thought about making a Discord one day? No, I'm never gonna make a Discord because I don't want any I don't like online. I feel like it's very toxic. So I don't want to I don't want anything negative like that. Like I don't want anything negative to bring me down, unfortunately. I don't want to also ban people and just administer it. I work full time and I don't want any distractions whatsoever. So no, I'm not gonna make a Discord. Yeah, that's basically it. I remember I joined Vision's Discord, and I didn't last one day. I was like, oh, I gotta go. I can't get stuck in that because it's I don't like it. It's not for me. It's just not for me. But yeah, let's look at Altcoin. Let's look at Altcoin. Taking a look at Altcoin for Kamar. Unfortunately, it came all the way back down. Dang. So with Altcoin, we are in this massive downtrend right now. So this is pretty bad right now, unfortunately. From the high to the low, nothing's bullish on Altcoin until we break the macro 236 at 2023. However, I think that does coincide with short-term. Yeah, 2023. Oh, kind of. So we are looking at this box being shorter-term resistance. So for Altcoin, we're looking at resistance at 2017 to 2022. And then in terms of support goes, using the wick, I guess technically it broke below this, but we could still maybe use this as support. So as long as it stays over 2011, then it has a shot of consolidating, breaking out of this shorter time frame downtrend, and then breaking up. But keep in mind, we can also come back up to the high end of this band and still be bearish. So no financial advice. Makes sense? Yes. You're about to hit 3,000 subscribers soon? Yes, I am. I'm so excited. That took a long time. So I'm hoping I could hit 10K by the end of this year, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe 10K at the end of next year, and then 20K, 30K. I don't know. I'll be happy with like 10,000 subscribers every single month. But I feel like I need to have a better setup because I don't. It's not really. I don't really have that much like stuff. Like I'm gonna get a nice little microphone. I'm gonna get like a nice gaming chair. I'm gonna put like lights behind me. I'm gonna get like Bitcoin stuff and like put it up. I just need the space to do all that. So I am growing, but I wish I was going a little bit faster. But it's okay. Slow grind is fine too. I'm fine with it. This isn't a full-time thing. So maybe one day, hopefully it is. But as of right now, no. Let's just all hang out, look at some charts, and just one by one, hopefully become millionaires. Right? That's the goal. Did I make another GST video? I didn't make the video, no. But if you want me to look at it again, I'll look at it again for you. But I did look at it earlier on this live stream. But if you want me to look at it again for you, I'll look at it again. Do you think BAB token can 100x? I don't know. What is this? No. What is this? This is like... I don't even know what coin. The BAB token. Look, did it just rug on the live stream? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it rugged 3 minutes ago. So no, I don't think it can. I've always had several Discords because some people think it's way more serious than others. Yeah. Well, I had to leave several Discords because some people think it's way more serious than others. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not really in that. Yeah, I'm only in like one of my friends, like IRL friends Discords. Do I think that BAB can 100? No. Okay, try backs. No, I don't see it. Because it's like backs BAB token. Let's look at. Oh, you're talking about this coin. Yeah, okay. This is the coin. So, taking a look at BAB backs for Kamar. First of all, 4 million, fully diluted 6 million. It's not bad. Coin came out in 2018, hasn't done anything since. Oh, that's you? Oh, you did change your picture. That's funny. Yeah, you had the picture different earlier. Oh, that's funny. It is you. Alright, taking a look at BAB backs. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, like, this is all the way down here, so this is a gamble again. But it's fine because, like, think about it if you bought here, right? So imagine if you bought here and it went up 20x. So we're here now. We're consolidating, which is actually a good sign. We're not breaking down. We're actually consolidating. So on the macro time frame, we got a long ways to go. 236 needs to break, and then on the shorter time frame, I think that does coincide with a 236382, which it does. So we'll get rid of that because unfortunately, when a coin comes all the way down to its low, then you have resistance all over the place. So we have resistance at 3001 to 3017. Just quickly looking at it, from the current price back up to its all-time high is around a 40x, which just put the market cap at what 16 million? No, that's dumb. No. 40 times 416. So no, 446. 160 million. So yeah, I think it's possible, but I don't know if like what this does, right? And also it says please note that BAB has migrated to a new contract. So you have to really be careful when you have things like this because it's like, well, what's going to happen with this coin? Did they migrate to a new contract, meaning that there's going to be more than 90 billion total supply? Does this usually like allows them like, oh, like I'm going to have a trillion tokens instead of 100 billion. So all of a sudden your share gets fully diluted. So I mean, it's a gamble. It is a gamble, but I mean, I don't know what this coin does, right? It's only on KuCoin. It's on Mexi. What is BAB? It's a fintech company that provides accessible financial services. Okay, so it's like XLM, peer-to-peer banking solution. So it's like Dash, but not private. Okay, so yeah, it has potential, but again, I just don't know. And looking at it, it's like, the chart isn't looking so good, but at least it is still consolidating, and you are technically making higher lows across the board since 2021. So it is a huge gamble, and you are all the way at the bottom. So, yeah, you have to decide that for yourself. And good luck if you get into it. I hope you make it. I have to look at math right now because we have a subscriber asking for math. Taking a look at math on the live stream for our subscriber, this was a nasty sell-off. So I actually looked at this on Coinbase. I was like, man, this was a 70% drawdown, and whoever bought this dip is up 72%. So how crazy is that? First of all, that's pretty crazy. But for math, we already talked about it. We said the 236382 is resistance. And we clearly broke way past it. We came down, actually bounced over 28 cents, and now we're over it. So as of right now, we have to look at math on a macro perspective because, because it's super bullish. So math on the macro perspective, from the high to the low, we got rejected at the 618 twice, and the next target, it does get weaker every single time, and we're still over the macro 382. So 786 and previous highs next, and then you're looking at up to $42, which we'll just have to see how high it's going to actually go. And then in terms of support goes, so unfortunately we're under support. These areas of support absolutely do need to hold for math. So you're looking at 21 cents, 28 cents. However, we are on the 0.5 right now, but I don't want to really count that in case we get just some sort of massive green candle out of here. Then $1.43 is in play. But 21 cents, 28 cents, 21 cents last line of defense. 28 cents should hold. But if it doesn't, again, 21 cents absolutely needs to. Otherwise, we are going to create a structure, something like this, and unfortunately come all the way back down. So, no financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, let's look at the chat. Hi, please look at BKN. Thanks. Alrighty, taking a look, bro. Really appreciate it. Wishing you all the success in your channel. Yeah, thank you, and I wish all the success to all of you guys and you. Well, mostly you, because you're the one that said that. Yeah, I wish you all the success in crypto. I want everybody to make it. I think that's our goal and why we're here and doing this, right? So I really hope we all make it. I really do, because every single one of you guys have dreams and goals, and this is just one of the routes that we see to basically fast money, right? So yeah, or start a business, right? Like me, I want to open a gym. I'm not even trying to be my goal isn't to I'm the number one, making billions and billions of dollars. I want a gym. I want to be able to go to work and work out at my work. So simple. How sick is that? So yeah, let's look at BKN. It just makes sense. BKN. Oh, BKN. What is this? Burger King? Burger King coin? Alright, taking a look at BKN for Louis the Cool. Not bad. Higher lows across the board. Has some sort of structure to it. We are still under the 382, so 28 cents absolutely does need to hold. Oh, sorry. 28 cents absolutely needs to break. And then on the way down, you're looking at support at the 382. This is crucial support and absolutely needs to hold. Once that breaks, then you are looking at retesting this high for something like this, retest, and once that breaks, then I say beat Burger King coin to the moon, and the retest of $1.60 is in play. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. If 23 cents doesn't hold, then you are going to look at a bigger capitulation down. So, not financial advice. I'll be a millionaire if XCN hits 16 cents, bro. But are you going to hold it that high? See, but this is what I'm talking about. And this is like something that you should consider too, right? Like, what if it never comes back up to 16 cents? Yeah, it's 100x. You better be a millionaire. Okay, so you have like 10 grand. Yeah, that's fine. But like, also keep in mind, 100x for XCN is going to put the market cap at under 5 billion. Yeah, hey, that's not impossible. Let me see though. Yeah, the only thing is that, did they release? No, they didn't. It doesn't look like they released any coins here. So literally the last time they released coins was when they first, oh no, it was here. Yeah, it was here. You could see it popped and then the price popped. Okay, so, but they haven't released coins since 2022. And it's not really that far off. So, I mean, if you really 100x, it's still 7 billion. So worst case scenario, it's 7 billion instead of 4 billion. So, man, that's very possible. I really hope that happens for you. But again, I was saying, but that's what I was saying. Like, are you actually going to hold all your position and sell it at 16 cents? Because the problem is, like, what some coins like XLM last time and Litecoin and stuff, they never made all-time highs and they all got stuck at the previous 786, which is something I'm taking into consideration for my coins. I'm selling the majority, like 50% of my coins at the 786. So no matter where it is, it's 786, which for you it's 3 cents. So you gotta take that into consideration too. I'm not saying sell here because, like, I hope it goes to $1 for you, right? But you gotta take that into consideration too. Heading out, I appreciate all that you do. Take care. Thank you, Free Lightning. Have a great night. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I'll see you in the next live stream this weekend. Thank you so much, and happy early Friday. All right, let's see. Inverse finance. I gotta make a video on this, and then I'll look at the chat again. Taking a look at inverse finance on the live stream, replying to a subscriber. I'm eyeing this project. Any potential left? Well, if you're eyeing this project, then you're eyeing it at literally the lows. So, you know, it does have a lot of potential, yes, but you are buying it at the lows. So given that this isn't the low, you are going to get a bigger capitulation down. Keep in mind that if it does go down, your next area of support is going to be around $10. Again, given that this isn't the floor. Unfortunately, with coins like this, you have to really take into consideration that since we are at the all-time lows, or I guess recent lows, right? Yeah, recent lows. You do have the potential of breaking the floor and capitulating harder. However, back up to its all-time high, it is a high risk, high reward because it is 40x back up to its all-time high. Keep in mind that we can also come back up to the 236, 382 and still be bearish. So $49, $85. Once $85 does break, then you do have a shot at the bottom, and the inverse finance bull run will officially start. But until we break this resistance, there's nothing bullish about inverse finance, and we have to look down and hope that the floor holds at 20. Otherwise, you are looking at the next area of support at $10. No financial advice, just my opinion, and I'll catch you in the next video. Alrighty, let's check chat. Let's check chats. Velo Zebic, 500K is fine. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like in California, if I make 500K, like let's just say I take home 260 grand, that's fine. 260K, like you put that in a CD or you put that in savings and you get 4% on it, that's not bad. Or you wait until, like, you know, you start a business with it, that's not bad. But unfortunately, that's the goal. Like, you know, starting a business or like doing something that generates income, which is why I started doing YouTube, because I want to make a brand. I want to, like, and crypto is the perfect way to do it. And you can incorporate crypto with a lot of things, like, oh, hey, have a gym and you could pay memberships with Bitcoin. Bam, that's mind blowing, right? Crypto meow analysis gym, right? Crypto gym 2.0, where there's going to be like, you know how like gyms right now have TVs and stuff, like football games and stuff? No, we don't do that. We put up charts. We look at live HODL, Bitcoin numbers, Ethereum numbers. We look at everything. We want to know. We want to be reminded that we're not millionaires yet. Everywhere we go, and it should motivate you, and it should make you work out even harder because you don't have the money that you want, and you're not where you're at. And then it's gonna have like one of those, like, you know how Planet Fitness has one of those like bells, where if someone like groins or whatever, it goes off. Like whenever Bitcoin moves like 10%, we're gonna have that bell. It's gonna be like woo, like it's gonna make like crazy noise, and everyone's gonna know that we're either losing money or making a lot of money. I totally made that up, by the way. I don't know if I don't know if any of that is actually like gonna happen. But let's look at Velo and Zebic. Man, you are always asking for Velo and Zebic. Man, I really hope you're not overextended into Velo or Zebic. But oops, this is the wrong one. Taking a look at Velo. Velo's not looking that bad. It is still in 3236382, right? Yeah. So next target for Velo is going to be 1 cent 80. And then in terms of support goes, yeah, we'll use the previous moving. Previous moving puts support at around 1 cent. So as long as 1 cent does hold, then you are looking at the next target at 1 cent 80. Once 1 cent 80 breaks, you're looking at a clean shot, little to no resistance to 4 cents 40. So that's pretty much it right now. I don't want to go over too crazy with all the different targets. So we'll just leave it at that. And then let's look at Zebic. Yeah, again, same with this coin. It's like, there's nothing to really see on here. But it's okay, I'm still going to look at it because I do the same thing in other people's streams about my OXT, even though I know that it's not doing anything. So I totally get you. So same with Zebic as last time, from the high to the low. We are still in resistance as long as we stay over the 236. We are looking at the next target at 2012. And then support, you're looking at, I guess it does coincide with the, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. So we're at the lows, unfortunately. For Zebic network, as long as it stays over 3099, you do have a shot at the bottom, and 2012 does need a break, meaning we can't come back up, smack against this band and still break down. However, as long as it stays over 3009 and consolidates in resistance, it's fine, because when we turn bullish, we should go up. But if it doesn't, then just do expect a capitulation down, and maybe if the floor doesn't hold, this low doesn't hold, then maybe a lower low, and you'd be validating this downtrend we're in. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense. Can you check say? Can I check say? Say what? I'm just joking. Yeah, I can check say. I don't need this money, so I can afford. I don't need this money, so I can afford to lose my 20K if it means exactly. Yeah, and I don't know how old you are, but I have the same mentality. Like, what's 20K? What's 30K if I could 10x or 20x that? Which I did, and I didn't like, oh my gosh, like I was like so young, like, so young, like me, 6 years ago. 6 years ago, for someone my age to have like $180,000 or $50,000, and then just like get so greedy, where not greedy, okay, because it could have actually worked out, and I'm never gonna downplay that, because it could have worked the other way around, where I actually did make it. But I'm glad it did. It added character. Now I have a YouTube channel. Right now we could all like talk about how, oh man, like we could have been millionaires. But don't give up and pick the right coins and just wait and have a plan, and you should be fine. I strongly do believe that. Yeah, you're right. You know, you put 30 grand in, you put 20 grand in, and you make, you know, a life-changing money. That's enough to like change your life. That's life-changing money, right? But what's 30 grand going to do for you right now? Nothing. So I have the same mentality. Obviously, you know, don't overexpose yourself. Definitely have savings. Definitely have money that you don't touch, and just play it smart. Don't degen in and like put all of your money into crypto. I've actually done that in the past, and it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. You're always stuck watching like all of your money. So like when the market's down 10%, like you've lost 10% of all of your net worth. Not a good feeling. Let's see, SEI. Taking a look at SEI for General Electric. Yeah, so nothing has changed. Yeah, like young. 5 years ago, I was 5 years ago. How old was I? No, 6 years ago now. Yeah, I was in my late 20s. So I wasn't even that young. So what am I talking about? Late 20s, like almost 30. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, I came into the market a little bit late. So with SEI, as long as it stays over the 32, that's very, very, very bullish. The next target actually is going to be 618, 786, previous high, and then you're looking at up to $3.43 next. So very simple for SEI, as long as it stays over 39 cents. Next target is 59 cents, little to no resistance to 78, little to no resistance to until we hit $1.14, which is the previous high, and then you're looking at price discovery up to 343, which as of today is going to be around a 7x. Which has put the market cap still under $10 billion, so it's not too crazy and too much of an ask. So, not financial advice. Bingo bango, I'm not overextended, but I'm contemplating rolling Zebek into a meme I hold. You got to do what's best for you, but honestly, right now, it's like everything's at the lows, so I would personally just wait, you know? And you don't necessarily, you want to like diversify, because what about if one of your coins run and the other one doesn't? But you could do whatever you want. What's up, ASMR Far? Chart BTC, that's interesting what your price prediction is for the cycle. 94,000 to 160,000, I think. I'll let you know in a second. Caspa, I'm 35, so I'm relatively okay financially, just not a millionaire. Yeah, I think we're in the same boat, actually. I'm around your age. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but we're literally like around the same age. So, you know, I'm okay financially, and you know my play money is in the market, but yeah, like I'm not, like we're literally in the same boat. Like we're like, hey, let's risk like 10, 20, 30 grand, and let's try to make life-changing money, because we've seen it, we can do it, and you know, especially if you were in here last cycle, you definitely saw it. So that's why I'm like, oh, I'm holding. That's what I'm doing, and I'm going to sell on the way up, get my money back, and then the next cycle, I'm hoping to have enough money to play it smart, wait for the next bull run in 2028, 2029, and that's when I'm hoping to be a millionaire. Unfortunately, right now, I'm kind of like, I don't think I'm going to hold long enough to become a millionaire, but that's if my coins go to the 1618, so like if Dogelong goes to 402, then it'll happen. It's just like, do I think that's going to happen? It's possible, but let's come back to reality for a second, right? Like, I don't know. We actually don't know if like that's going to be the coin, or if OXC is going to be the coin for me, or if XCN is going to go to 16 cents rather than only stay at 3 cents, or hit 3 cents, and then basically the bear market starts. That's what's so scary. We don't want to get stuck in that. So that's why I'm taking profits, just putting it in savings, and then next bull run I should have a nice little stash, where we could actually start dollar cost averaging down, buying the lows, and then selling on the same thing that we did this time around. So taking a look at Caspa, and that's my long-term plan. Caspa is not dead. It's still holding over 11 cents. So Caspa still has support at 11 cents. Yeah, 786. So yeah, 11 cents 60. So Caspa's not dead. Last line of defense for Caspa is 11 cents 80. Clearly, we would be making a higher low. Oops, sloppy. Higher low, coming back down here, and then we're actually, I mean, this is still bullish. And then next target is for Caspa is going to be the previous high, and then 28 cents, like we already know. I drew that off. Yeah, 28, 29 cents. It's going to be off every single time by like a little bit, but Caspa is not bearish. If it falls under 11 cents 80, then yeah, it is going to capitulate harder, a lot harder. So be careful with that. All my memes are doing well, and I think this cycle will be good. Will be all about memes. Gradually swap to most of a handful of memes. Caspa is my biggest bag. It's everything BTC should have been. Caspa is doing what it always does. Zoom out. I don't lose sleep over it. Yeah, it kind of looks like Bitcoin too, right? Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, for Caspa, look, like this first capitulation was, 76%, and then it was 56%, and it was 73%, 38%, I mean, kind of all over the place, 39%, 48%, and where are we at now? So it's kind of on par with what's been happening with Caspa. 44%, yeah. So I mean, it's not. I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility for it to drop 76%, right? So like, where would that put the price? Like 6 cents, 7 cents. So like theoretically, it comes back down here, and then we get basically a moonshot up. That's also possible, but. Again, we don't have to really worry about that as long as it stays over 11 cents 80. So Caspa's doing pretty good. Let's see. I got 2 more videos, Caw and Shapeshift Fox. So let's look at Caw. What is, oh, that's Crow with Knife. Alrighty. Taking a look at Crow with Knife on the live stream. So it looks like we broke over resistance at 7.037 to 7.049. So congratulations to whoever traded that, because that was a good 100% pump from the current price. For long-term holders, as long as we stay over 7.037, we will be consolidating in resistance. And once we eventually break this, the previous high is next at 6.014. From there, once that breaks, we'll kind of chart it and see what the next all-time high target is. But as long as it stays over 7.037, it should be solid. If it breaks below this point, then we do have to worry about this area of support holding, because we don't have any more support until 7.026. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alrighty, and let's look at Fox. Dang, it's burning coins. That's what it's doing. That's pretty nice. Congratulations to the Fox people. Taking a look at Shapeshift Fox on the live stream. So we're getting a nice little bounce. However, just keep in mind that don't get overly bullish, because we are still stuck in this downtrend. I guess we could do it like that. If this is the 382. From the high to the low, yeah, we got rejected at the 382, but as long as we stay in resistance and consolidate, then it is still bullish. However, if we do break below 4 cents 5, then we are going to go back down and this previous low does need to hold. And I do think we have support at 3 cents, right? That is the macro. Yeah, it is. So we do have support at around 3 cents, which we've actually tagged before. If for whatever case we do consolidate and break below the 236 at 4 cents 50, then you're looking at the next area at 3 cents being support. But as long as it consolidates over this level, then once we do turn bullish and once we do break this resistance, then I do put the next target at this previous wick, and then we can start looking at it on the long-term macro perspective. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, and I'll catch you guys in the next slide, in the next video. Man, I was about to say in the next live stream. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so how long have we been live? An hour and 40 minutes. Yo, Bingo Bango, thank you so much for the 1. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 1 bean. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Buy when everyone is fearful and sell when they're euphoric. Yeah. Or we could just look at the BTC, the fear and greed index, right? Yeah. That's crazy. We were just in greed when we went up. We weren't even in extreme greed. Oh no, we were in extreme greed. Never mind. Yeah, we were in extreme greed. Yo, Steven. Wait, what is that? Oh, you're a member for 3 months? Thank you so much for the membership. That's awesome. Let's go, Steven. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. What else am I looking at? Oh, I'm at Omikami. Right. Let's look at, because I know there was like some people saying it was a scam. Thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the super chats. Omikami. When I make something out of the script this cycle, maybe I can afford to do more than $1. Dude, no worries, man. $1 is amazing. You guys don't even have to like donate, and if you want to, that's awesome. But like, that's the reason why I made my channel. It's because I I want to look at everybody's coins, and let's just hang out and look at everybody's coins. And if you guys like my work, or if you guys like enjoy it and want to hang out, then go for it. I appreciate it. It's always appreciated. Thank you so much. You don't ever feel like you have to. I'll always look at your guys' coins no matter what. So some of them might get missed, and when I have a lot of viewers, then I do have to prioritize super chats and all that stuff, but you guys already know that. So I do try to scroll down and see if I missed anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's look at Bitcoin, and then and thank you so much for the comment. I really do appreciate that. Let's look at BTC, and then I'll look at the chat again, and if there are no more coins, then we can call it a night. So with BTC, yeah, we said we had support at 62 to 65, and we did come down and actually tag the higher end of this band. The only problem is that we are still technically in this regression. I mean, that's kind of reaching, but we are still there. So we do have to take that into consideration. And technically, it never made a higher high, because the higher high would have put us at 70 grand, and we stopped at 69.5. So just keep that in mind. And so that is support. And then to the gentleman who is asking what my price prediction is for Bitcoin, once we break previous high, and once we break previous high, which is the target still right now because we are over support. This is where I got 94, and then this is it was 141, not 160. So yeah, this is my price prediction for Bitcoin. However, if we don't hold that, then I do expect a bigger capitulation down. I think we're probably going to come back down here. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm going to absolutely get destroyed if this happens without any sort of recovery bounce. So If my coins do a recovery bounce, then I should be fine. Because if we do break down, then theoretically they're not going to make lower lows, like all-time lows. But if they don't, and if we do capitulate, and if we don't hold this area of support, then I do expect a bigger move down, and that is going to validate this downtrend that we're in, because we've been making lower lows across the board anyway. Temporarily higher lows, but still on the bigger time frame, we're still making lower lows. So not financial advice, just my opinion, but we'll see what happens with Bitcoin. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see if I got to everyone. Yeah, I got everyone's videos. I got to edit it and then upload them. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it. We've been live for an hour and 45 minutes. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you so much for all the super chats, and thank you so much for the membership, Steven. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream. I will be doing my watch list videos on Saturday, so they'll be up, and I'll probably live stream either on Saturday or Sunday. It just depends, but it's going to be in the morning. It's going to be around like it's going to be in the morning and not so late. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for everyone that stopped by, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Have a great night. Happy Friday Eve, and yeah, that's